What up? So you're thinking about getting a Suzuki Alto Works. Luckily, there's two right behind me. In today's video, we're gonna go over this 1991 and we're gonna go over this 1996, and I'm gonna drive both, compare both interiors, and just see which one I like more. So let's start off with the 1991. This one is a front wheel drive, automatic, turbo 660cc. The differences in the front end between these two is that this one has the round fog lights and this one has the square fog lights. The hood scoop on this one is just a little wider, if you can tell. This one's a little narrower. I love the color of this car. It's kind of like a little mayonnaise, but they both have the same little two-tone. See how that one's beige down there, beige down there. One of my favorite features about this car is the fact that this window is curved and that it pops open in comparison to this one that's just a set window. But this curve just gives it like a little extra juice behind it. I love that. Something else I love about the Alto is that it has this little plate right here. Intercooled turbo works. We offer the ultimate. To those who really appreciate performance, keep on moving, Suzuki. I think that's a great touch on all the Altos. I believe this one has the same thing. Another styling thing I love about this Alto is the little mid wing. That one has the top wing, which is a lot more common on cars, but this one has a nice little like middle wing. I love that. Here's a look at the other side. Nice and clean. Has some Suzuki rims. We'll get into the driver's side now. This is actually the OEM steering wheel, which I find very, very cool. But fog lights, rear wiper, defroster, power windows, radio, AC. This one has a 5-digit odometer. I believe that one has a 6. Seats have this nice little like charcoal, bluish, black interior. I really like it. Automatic, like I mentioned. Let me start it up. Starts right up. Has the green boost light too, which I love that Suzuki does. Let me pop the hood and open the trunk. The seat is pretty comfortable too as far as like seating position goes. I love these Altos because like in comparison to the Beat and Suzuki, like this car is just, it's not even comparable to how comfortable these are, but these also hatchbacks compared to like Roadsters and stuff. But you could easily sit back here. Like someone could be 6'3" and sit back here very comfortably. Let me turn the headlights on, fog lights. The way you pop the trunk is pretty gangster too, like come on. The seats go down flat. You pull these two and you're able to get some extra storage, which is beautiful. Back here you actually have a spare tire, which is nice, probably the same exact one from 1999. And then you also have some nice storage. You can protect your belongings with this. Like I mentioned, that goes down. So these are pretty good cars for a daily. So now let's pop the hood. Here's a look at the heart of the car. Needs a nice little intake right there, a blow valve right here. But everything looks nice and clean. Headlights and fog lights work. Here's a look at the passenger side. This is broken, but I'm pretty sure you can find that on like Yahoo auctions. Not the end of the world. But the dash doesn't have any like major cracks or anything. Has a nice little exhaust note too. Very, very nice. Now let's look at the 1996. So in my opinion, just off the looks of it, the 96 looks newer. Like it's kind of obvious. It's a lot more curvy. It's a lot more defined. It looks more modern, just the fog lights and everything. Here's a look at the side. I like the spoiler. It's kind of like a 3-piece spoiler. Same two-tone. Here's a look at the passenger side. Door cards and everything just look newer. The dash is kind of similar. The buttons are just here in comparison to over there, but the tack is kind of the same. They did this differently. This is now just one solid piece in comparison to this, which this probably was very common back then and they kept breaking, so they took that off and just built it into the door card. I like that a lot. Seats are very clean. Headliner is nice and clean. I love the little 90s retro pattern. Automatic, like I mentioned. It'd be kind of cool to have your Apple CarPlay down there. I love that. Now let's get into the driver's side. Again, these are very spacious for K cars. I have a lot of room in here. Start starts right up. Rear wiper and all that jazz. Fog lights, turn those on. Good old cold start. Let's pop the hood and the trunk. Here's a look at the trunk. Same thing like the other one. If you pull this goes down completely flat and you get some extra storage. And then under here you also have your spare tire. Seatbelts back here, which is cool. Does this one have seatbelts? I doubt it. Oh, it does, but it has like the lap seatbelt in comparison to like the chest one, which is over here. I'm actually shocked that that one even has seatbelts at all, but you can see this one goes over your chest and the other one is kind of like a bench seat. But let's pop the hood and check this boy out. It should look very similar to that because it's basically the same motor. I don't know too much about Altos to say if this one has like more horsepower or anything like that, but from the looks of it, I mean, it's kind of exactly the same battery, same coolant placement, same turbo. Radiator looks pretty much the same. I'm sure there's some improvements here, of course, since it's a 5-year difference. Very clean though. Headlights and fog lights work. We love that. So the 91 is actually pending sale, so I'm not going to drive that one because God forbid something happens. But I really do love these Altos. They're very similar to the Suzuki Wagon-R, the Daihatsu Mira, the Subaru Vixo or Vivo. They actually have one over there. I'll show it at the end of this video for shits and giggles. But I feel like a car like this is just perfect for New York. Like, people crap on automatic K cars all the time, but like, think about it. I'm sitting in traffic all the time. When I need to park somewhere, I have a perfectly small car. It's good on gas. Like when I had my Wagon-R, I used to chill on my gas. Like it'd be like $30 every 2 weeks. And something like this would be pretty much exactly the same. And it's turbo, which is cool. And they come all-wheel drive. Like the fact that this little K car comes all-wheel drive and turbo and 5-speed, I know this would be a blast. But I drive around a lot really quickly. It kind of throws you back a little bit. It has power steering, which is nice. Feels nice and smooth. If you pull the e-brake, you can do a quick little drift. Turning radius is amazing, obviously. Visibility is really good too. That's something that people don't talk about when it comes to like K cars, and specifically the Alto for this video, is that the visibility is amazing. The visibility in the B and the Cappuccino suck compared to this. And not only is this a lot more comfortable, but like I can see everything. Like the windshield is huge. Cut up real quickly. I'm gonna gun it one time just so you guys can see. Shit really threw me back just now. But yeah, this cool, fun little video comparing the Altos. Let me back this one up. I really do like this car, man. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta get one of these. I really gotta get one of these. This is on the top of my K car bucket list. I definitely want a Cappuccino one day, but I feel like a car like that I would only own for a shorter period of time. In comparison to something like this where like actually has back seats, actually has a trunk, like I could see myself owning this for like as long as the Jimny and the Bravo. Like this is a very fun car. I just need to find a stick one, all-wheel drive, and color's kind of irrelevant. One last thing for in this video, I gotta show you guys the POV from this angle just in case you actually are trying to buy this car. Tell me that windshield isn't huge. Nice and smooth, no real rattles. You could gun it. Picks up nice and quickly. I'm not gonna go crazy just because we're in a little parking lot. But I know this car could definitely cruise at 100 kilometers an hour, which is impressive, I'm telling you. 60 miles per hour cruising in a K car, I'm starting to learn, is very, very impressive. Gun it one last time. You can actually hear the blow valve too. I don't know if the camera got it, but you could actually hear the blow valve. Has a little like, you heard it? I hope you heard it. But alright, let me bring this thing back. I'm gonna end this video here. Catch you guys on the next one. I might make one more video while I'm at HVNY. I kind of want to check out the 2 Beats and compare those. And then there's also 2 streets that I kind of want to compare to. So catch you guys on the next one. Welcome to 2023. A lot of fun videos. If you're watching this, I'm probably on my way to Miami too, so look forward to those videos because I'm about to start doing crazy content. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Here's the Subaru I was talking about. It is called the Vivio. They're doing some maintenance on it right now. That's why it looks like this. But these come supercharged. I'm not sure if it's 4-wheel drive or not, but cool seats. This one's 5-speed. RXR 16 valve supercharged. Subaru Vivio. Cool little spoiler. I hope by the time they fix this, I'm able to drive it. Because these things look fire. I've never driven a supercharged K-car really. The only thing I've driven supercharged was a Sandbar truck. It'd be cool to see a hot hatch version. But peace out.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.